I've been listening to Yeat for the past 3 years straight, falling in love with the music he's produced since 2021. I've already ranked all his projects last year, but I want to specifically talk about his best album, 2 Alivë and Geek Pack. Even though all of his albums are top tier, including ADL, there's a clear difference between 2 Alivë than any other project. So let's talk about it. First of all, during this time period, Yeat was blowing up in the underground. He just dropped Up To Me 5 months prior, second best album by the way. But since he was locked in, grinding every day to reach the top, he was putting out music rapidly. And the consistency is what really makes this shit crazy. During and after Alivë, Yeat was producing some unimaginable music, back to back to back. And once 2 Alivë came out, it solidified his music and character in the rap scene forever as the king of underground rap. Yeat was a part of the new rage plug and B sound that was coming out of the underground. But with his talents and creativity, he made his own sound and his own language. And with that, created a masterpiece. Mastered and unusual sound. 2 Alivë is all over the place with different type of songs. Like I said, Yeat added his own elements to the new rap that was forming. The bell was Yeat's signature, his alien type ad-lib and beats fit his entire personality, and of course his own language, such as Tonka, Cranky, Lageek, Twizzy, Schmuck, all different types of shit. His cover art fits the aesthetic of this sound for sure. It was different from what was already different, which made a lot of people fuck with his movement in the rap scene. And he's been working on his craft before this, but the product on 2 Alivë showed his mastered sound. He combined everything that he worked on during his career to create a masterpiece. One thing he does on the album as well is have like 10 different flows in a single 3-minute song. Rollin', for example, which is my favorite song off the album, does exactly that, and each flow gets crazier than the last one. And the ad-libs, bro, you can feel it go through your body, dead ass.
Everything I do be going viral. My face is like a code, they read my Bible.
I don't know how he did it, but what truly makes the songs hit even harder is how Yeat would aura farm in each song. Confidence and energy. As a person, Yeat is an asshole. He blatantly talks about how much more money he has, new bitches every other day, bragging about his cars, jewelry, lifestyle, leaving his friends and day ones behind after he hits success. Shit, even disses us on the track sometimes.
We heard you still live with your parents, you a fucking bum. No, you not be smoking no gas.
It's really just a type of persona for his music though. But the way he expresses it, bruh. A perfect example of this is the track Just Better. From start to finish, he's just letting you know how much better he is than anyone else. And mixed with the hard-hitting beat, with his energy, the ad-libs, the bells, whoo! It's top 5 off the project.
Before it's on my soda, perform like that, it's over.
Also, Yeat has this thing where he doesn't even try or doesn't know how he got to his success. They asked how the hell I make money. I couldn't even tell him because I don't know how. Made 100 bands, forgot about it. They asked why I crashed the Benz. I ain't do it on purpose. It's just swag, bro. Music that can make me feel the energy from the song is what makes me love music. And Yeat does that on every track. No misses. One thing about Yeat is he has a couple bangers on every project. Some more than others. But on 2 Alivë, I generally can listen to the whole album with no skips. This is just a personal opinion though. Some songs could be skips for you. But even after Geek Pack was released, making the album a 29 song track list, and I could play the entire album no skips, that's crazy, gang. And to keep it real, the weakest song for me on here gotta be Call Me. It's not bad, it's still a great song, just has the weakest chorus on the project. But everything else is stupid, bro, which makes the song still enjoyable. And what added even more to the songs was crazy features. Alivë had no features. 4L and Up To Me only had 1 feature, being his best friend September's Rich. He did his thing, but it's hard to shine on a song when you have Yeat on it. But when 2 Alivë came along, like I said before, Yeat was really making a name for himself. So he was able to get big names on his project. Outside with Young Thug, beautiful 10 out of 10 song, with both of them flowing. And he made Racks Got Me with Gunna, another excellent track. He was locked in with YSL making bangers before that whole situation would happen between Thug and Gunna. The biggest ones though were the songs he made with Uzi, Big, Tonka, and 3G. These two made some crazy shit when they on the mic together. During this time, Yeat and Uzi was really fucking with each other and was even planning to drop a mixtape that would have fed generations. I made a video about it like a couple months ago. If you want to go watch it, go ahead and watch it because it's pretty good. But it's just a thing of the past now. Young KO on Narcotics was cool, nothing too crazy though. Unlike Lancey Foe on Love Money, this song's mad unique. And Lancey was able to keep up with Yeat and make some fire shit. He even got his boy September's Rich back on the album with his song La M. Fantastic song as well. But my favorite feature he had on the whole project was none other than Ken Carson himself. Now this is super biased because you know, I know the lights in the way, but I got Yeat and Ken Carson on the wall. Before I go to bed and when I wake up, that's all I see. Those two are my favorite artists right now. I haven't heard anyone make music that I fuck with as hard as these two. So Geek Kai means something to me, especially now since these two would never make a song together again. The track had what I love from both artists, just hitting flow state, and this was before he would drop A Great Chaos, which is his prime. It's a masterpiece, a treasure for me. A big reason why this is my favorite project by Yeat. Personal feelings. feelings. Alright, so I just watched Michael in theaters. Beautiful movie. It showed the beginning and prime years of Michael Jackson, the greatest pop star ever. And in the movie when Michael had that freak accident when he was doing a Pepsi commercial, his hair got on fire and all that shit, that gave him nerve damage that could have potentially ended his whole career. And there's a scene where he's in the hospital with his manager and he's just letting his manager know how he feels about wanting to go back on stage to perform, because it was what he felt he was meant to do. He said music is a universal language and wants to use that to help others, and just how powerful music can really be. It reminded me again how special music really is, how we can find community and sing our favorite song and just feel good when we listen. Now, I'm not saying Yeat is the next Michael Jackson, because what Yeat be saying is mostly a whole bunch of nonsense compared to what Michael would sing about, but Yeat was born for this shit, a prophecy like Michael for this upcoming new wave of music. Two Alive showed the versatility, the hunger, the talent. Any song that comes from that project just instantly puts me in a good mood. Yeat has done that on every album, but on Two Alive he perfected it and gave us something the world is never gonna have again. Let me know what's Yeat's best album and why. What does it mean to you? I hope y'all enjoyed the vid. For the video I was gonna rank every song, but it would just be boring putting everything in the S tier. But I will be ranking other projects that wasn't so perfect in upcoming videos, so make sure y'all subbed up and don't miss those. But I'ma see y'all next time. Peace.